The thing that made me really get off into it, I just saw support. I was making an investment and I wasn't by myself. It was like I was making an investment, but this company was like, hey, we want to help you, succeed with this investment, with the back office and everything. So I took the menu and I read it. I read the entire thing and I was like, wow, this is amazing. I used to work for a company in Baton Rouge, and so I was exposed to the janitorial services like that. And while I was with the company, I discovered like a lot of the contract hours. I was like, whoa, that's a lot of money. And like how I went up in the company, I kind of like, well, I wonder what would happen if one day if, I wonder, So I resigned from that company. I started working for another company. And in the back of my mind, I said, man, one day, man, I want to get off into it. And ironically, I have a friend who knew someone in Jani-King. I said, tell me about how they go, what they do, So he called the lady, I spoke with her, and she was like, yeah, you can go and get a disclosure. There's no price, no nothing. It just takes a little time. So I said, maybe one day I'll do it. I never got around to it, hurricanes, different things. And then I said to myself, I said, wow, just looking at the stock market, 401k, kind of like, you know what? Let me just, I'm in my 40s. Let's see what could happen. So I went in very seriously about wanting to do it. Got a disclosure and I said, you know what? Let's go for it. It has been one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. It's crazy just how in, I want to say 20 months, how from a finance is radically just changed, just tripped, I think I was running payroll. I think I almost have 43 employees now, and I'm like, what's going on? It's kind of, and I'm like, do I stop? Do I, but then it's just like, oh, we can do that too, I was doing one school, hey George, you want to do this? Let's go do it, and so it has radically enabled me to be a better father, provide more for my family. And not only that, but give opportunities to people. That's what I'm big on. I want to see people get further down the road. If that's helping a teacher who's looking for extra work, or somebody who's just looking for a leg up in life and whatnot, it enables me to kind of be able to say yes and no to help people. But it's radically changed. It radically changes my life.